The bowler from the camera end, bowling around the wicket to the left-handed Inman, is Suckoo, the Jamaican. Inman in with a chance to score the fastest 50. Has 24 in 7 minutes. But needs another 26 in 9 minutes to beat Jim Park's present record of 50 in 16 minutes. That's pretty good going. And there goes his chance. You can write him off after that. Suckoo. Another wicket. Bowling Inman.
Yes, it was a good ball. It turned a bit from Inman's leg side, but I think Inman shut his eye a little bit and had a swipe. But nevertheless, he made 2 or 3 beautiful strokes, and I feel very proud to watch him and Jai Singer.
Well, Clive Inman from Ceylon and Jackie Birkenshaw from Yorkshire. 135 for 5, chasing 228 of the Cavaliers, and Learie, I think they're battling at the moment.
Yes, they have lost ground, but I don't know how often Hallam can hit, but it depends on him to a great extent now.
I remember a few years ago he was spoken of as a likely England opening bat. Never quite made it. Selectors looked at him a number of times. Quick single, but each time they went to see him, apparently he failed. And he never got the nod against the Australians. His best year in county cricket was when I brought the Australian side over in '61. Had a wonderful season that year, making no fewer than 2,262 runs. He was constantly in the headlines. And that must be out. Oh, could have easily been out. Intikhab dropped that. Sharp chance. Very firmly hit. Had that been Hill, Leicester would have been really in the cart. 5 wickets down would have been 6, and there's a good blow. Birkenshaw's hit that well away for 4. Long on. Leicester still striving for these runs. They're into the 140s now, but they only have 5 wickets left. All important partnership between Birkenshaw and Hallam at the moment. There's 4 more. 147. It was a good flashing square cut. End of Barratt's over. He's bowled 3 overs now. Been fairly expensive.
5 wickets. The county now needs 82 runs to win.
23 runs off 3 overs. 147 for 5. 14 to Birkenshaw and 2 to Hallam. Hallam not had a great deal of the strike, but Suckoo is now going to bowl his 5th over. He has 3 for 39. Cavaliers at the same stage were 154 for 4. Leicester are 147 for 5. Nicely fielded by Barratt, keeping his skipper Hallam back in the crease. Barratt being permitted to play with the Cavaliers for experience. Be good experience for him, a young player. Goes for a quick single. very well caught. Very well caught by Spooner of a full-blooded hit from Birkenshaw. It must have got a thick edge, and Spooner took it very well indeed.
He's turning the ball from the offside. That's to say from the left-hander's leg side, Richie. That turned a little bit. The one that got Inman turned a little bit, so that here you have these about a Jamaican who has to spin the ball so much more in his country to get anything out of it, getting a little spin even on this one that's easy pace, and keeping it up to the batsman, and the batsman hitting across, and he's getting his wickets. Very intelligent bowling. But nevertheless, batsmen must gamble. That's part of the game.
New batsman Constantine is coming in now. Started with Kent. Qualified and is at the moment playing his first match. Playing in his first match for Leicester at the moment. Fielded very well, took 2 good catches. Very interesting situation here with Suckoo. Has the chance to become the bowler with the best performances in this particular competition. Held at the moment by Underwood, and we thought that Birkenshaw might have taken it from him. But in fact, the last wicket fell before Birkenshaw could get another go at the batsman at the other end. Underwood's figures, he holds the position at the moment, best bowling position, 4 for 33. Suckoo has 4 for 40, which obviously is not as good, but if he gets another wicket, then he has the best figures. So 1 more wicket for Suckoo, and he's got 4 overs to get it. We'll take him ahead of Underwood. 148 for 6. Leicestershire. Their bid to make 228. Well, 40 overs, 24 overs gone now. Change in the bowling. Barratt has been removed from the attack, and Mushtaq, who the other day for Northampton seconds took 8 for 26, is to be brought into the attack by Mike Smith. Easy 2 there to Hallam. If Hallam was much younger in years, they may have got 3. Constant was ready and backing up well. Well run, good calling, good backing up, and some good fielding from Shepherd, who's fielded very well. It's been one of the features of the game today, I thought, Learie, that the fielding has been good. There have been many balls struck so hard that they've got through, but the general fielding I thought has been quite good.
And I think they realise how important is saving runs on an occasion like this, and they're all putting their best foot forward. It's really good fielding.
Mike Smith there at backward point. Worries of the England captaincy on Smith's shoulders, and there's a very odd looking stroke from Constantine, trying to sweep from outside the off stump. flicked his pad and flew up over the keeper's head. Mike Smith marching away there to set his field and bring on a new bowler, I think, Smith of Middlesex, his namesake. Smith has just come from this England selectors meeting that has dropped Ken Barrington as a disciplinary measure. As viewers who weren't tuned in earlier when we gave that news, the selectors have dropped Barrington after he made 100 in the first test at Birmingham, and they have announced that this is a disciplinary measure to show their displeasure at his slow innings, and they've added that they regret having to do it, but they've done it for the good of cricket. Smith of Middlesex, slow left arm, bowling to Hallam, Leicestershire's captain. "26 overs gone. 77 runs needed, 78 to win. 14 overs to go. And there's nearly one of them, but he just couldn't get it through. Hallam pulled across the line with that, but just couldn't beat Buxton at mid-on. But that's through, even though Cohen's about 8'2" tall. The ball still got over his head. It's 4 more to Hallam. It's his first boundary. Takes him on to 10. He's been in 19 minutes. Don't know that he's had a great deal of the strike in that time. Ross Salmon. He's faced 18 balls. That's the 19th, and he won't get a run off that. He's taken 10 runs off 19 balls. And Suckoo is about to be put on the other end. No, he's just been given the ball to hold for a moment, with the Leicestershire score at 155 for 6. 10 to Hallam. No score to Constant, and the batsman out. Almost invariably out playing attacking strokes. All of them into double figures, and all of them playing some very attractive shots. And there's Constant adding his own particular contribution in the boundary through mid-wicket. Learie, the field setting is still pretty tight here.
Yes, I think they're playing for wickets and not just to save runs. You know, Richie, so many people miss the point that in bowling to get a man out, you also bowl to prevent him from getting runs. The two things go together.
It's a lusty blow from Constant. Yes, I think you're quite right, Learie, that if you attack a batsman, then you've got a chance of stopping him doing either.
And that when you bowl defensively, you're just waiting for him to get himself out.
There's 4 more runs. No chance of stopping that. It's over the heads of the fieldsman. 8 to Constant. 163 for 6. 66 needed to win. And 13 overs to go. And that's out. It's well caught by Smith.
There you are. He's made his shots, and then he's missed one. He's got caught. And the only way of reducing the rate of scoring is to have no batsman batting at all. And this is what's going to be happening now. I don't see that they can make the runs now, because Smith can dictate the rate of scoring now for the tail end batsman with the bowling that he's got. But nevertheless, there is always something unexpected in this game. Let's hope it turns out.
Everything now, I would think, depends on Hallam, who's there with 10 to his name. Constant is number 8, who made 8. His figure's not yet taken down. The batsman coming out is also a good hitter, Terry Spencer, the Leicestershire fast bowler. Good hitter of the ball, very powerful, very big fellow. Now, if we could have some intelligent running between the wickets here, Learie, and some good intelligent hitting, there's no reason why Leicester couldn't get back into the game.
It could make it interesting. I still believe that Leicester will lose, but that's not the point. The point is that these people have to make an effort to win this match, and a lot of fun could be got out of it, because Hallam can utilize his experience and his great batsmanship in order to direct the proceedings. Let's see how he does it.
There's a lovely stroke, and that's 4 runs for a start. Now, Learie, I would think that the thing Hallam doesn't want to do is throw his own innings away.
No, if he does that, Richie, he's lost the match anyhow. But while he's there, there's a chance.
And there's another boundary perhaps, or it may be chopped off by Mushtaq coming down. Hallam will keep the strike. He's just running a gentle 2. 6 runs off the first 2 balls of this over. That keeps Leicester up with the over rate. 5.5 and over. And more runs to Hallam. Cohen's after it, and he's after it quickly. He may just cut it off, just inside the rope. Now only take 2. Hallam keeping the strike again. This is a tremendous underarm throw from Cohen, has brought a roar from the crowd. He acknowledges by touching his forehead as he runs in. Bad luck for Hallam, missed the wide open spaces. 171 for 7, Leicester. And that's out. It's 171 for 8. Intikhab, made no mistake with that. And Smith has a wicket. Hallam caught Intikhab, bowled Smith. 171 for 8.
The spectators who have been chosen to select the player of the match, please report to the pavilion now. Thank you.
The new batsman coming out from the pavilion. He's the wicketkeeper of the Leicester side, Julian. He's 29 years of age. Made his debut in 1953, where he kept wicket as a substitute against the Australian side of that year. I was 12th man in that match. And I can't say that I remember him very clearly. The regular wicketkeeper dropped out of that game. He's had a regular county place since 1959. He got his cap in the year that the Australians came back in 1961. Leicester in real trouble now. 30 overs gone, 10 to go, and they need 58 runs of 10 overs. They've only got 2 wickets in hand and they're really up against it. The odds must be very much against them doing it. There's the card. And it's well fielded by Brown. Beautifully picked up. Saving the chance of 4 runs. Nearly 6 and over needed now. Only 2 wickets in hand. Julian has made 2,500 runs in his career, but he averages only 10 per innings. And there's a couple more to add to it. You've got 2 out of that. Oh, what a lovely throw by Barratt there. It's an unorthodox shot. It'll bring 2 or 3. Only 2. Won't trust themselves with Suckoo's arm. Viewers might be interested in seeing Smith's bowling action here. Very close up. It was a good one that came back with the arm.
Remaining, the county still needs 52 runs to win. And the bowlers at the present time are
176 for 8. 31 overs gone.
from Barratt.
Be all against the form book if Leicester get the runs as Mushtaq is about to come in from the top end. They've got their chance, Learie, with the spinners operating.
Yes, but they don't hit well enough. See, that should have gone somewhere for runs instead of back to mid-off. That is a very good shot, Richie, wasn't it? He used his feet well.
Yes, he got down to the pitch of it. That's what they've got to do if they want to pick up the required runs off these overs. Smith still employing an attacking field. 2 slips and a leg slip. No men out. Well bowled Mushtaq.
8 overs to go now.
180 for 8. 32 overs gone, 8 to go. 49 to win, and a big effort needed, Learie.
Yes, I think the effort is too big, Richie. Anyhow.
What a fine exhibition of fielding that boys put up today. Young
Yes.
Shepherd from Barbados, trying out for Kent. 4 runs. He's hit that over the top. Smith attacking with 3 men in close catching positions. No men out. The batsmen like to take the risk, and they can, and that's what Spencer did then. 184. 8 wickets down. Leicester have got to keep trying for it. No such thing as a draw in this competition. They have 7.5 overs to go. And that is short of Mushtaq. They'll take a single. That's 4. It's beaten Cohen. That's 189 for 8. 9 runs off that over from Smith.
So with 7 overs to go, the count is
40 needed to win.
and 2 wickets to fall.
And 7 overs to go.
Yes, it could still be done, although I have no hope or no faith in it.
There's no such thing as can't in cricket, you're quite right.
No, I agree.
Quite right, Learie, but I agree with you that it's an outside chance. The 2 batsmen in are not particularly good batsmen. But that not particularly good batsman Spencer has just smashed Mushtaq away behind square leg for another 4. And that's 193 for 8. Smith still trying to buy his wickets, wants to win as quickly as possible. 3 men on each side of the wicket, 2 slips and a leg slip, attacking field for Mushtaq. And he's done it again, and he's hit it well away this time. Beautiful stroke. It's 4 more retrieved out there near the fence. Now there's a man out. Smith has taken a man out from behind square leg for Spencer, batting against Mushtaq, 197 for 8. And Spencer doesn't go forward this time. .32 to win, 6 1/3 overs to go. Beat him, a good delivery. Beat him. He's still there. And there's more runs. That's coming for 4. Smith won't catch that. That's 4 runs under the side screen. That's 12 off the over. 200 up. 201 for 8. Chasing 228. 28 runs to win and 6 overs to go. Rate needed now has dropped, but there are still only 2 wickets in hand. 38 runs this partnership has added. 17 to Spencer and 13 to Julian. And Intikhab has been brought back into the attack, the Pakistan leg spinner. The field is spread. Now 4 men on the offside, one of them 3 parts of the way back to the fence. Smith has only 2 men close in on the leg side, and he has 2 men on the fence. He's spread eagle to field. Julian playing one hand. He's got it away. And They'll take two there. Cohen going around very fast, a very quick mover. And there's that underarm flick again. Not as accurate this time, but still on the full to Spooner. Julian preparing to face Intikhab. 203 for 8. Leicester chasing 228. At the end of this over, there'll be 5 overs to go. Intikhab with a flatter trajectory than Smith, keeping the batsman a little more tied down. It was well bowled, but it's still off the edge for 2. 205 for 8. That's the end of the over. 5 overs to go. 24 runs needed.
Still, I have no faith. I have recovered none of my composure about Leicestershire winning. Let's go on again. Let's get nearer home. I don't know what Smith is going to do now, but oh yes, he's keeping on Mushtaq. I still have no faith. But look at the men on the edge of the boundary now.
It's very difficult to get them all into one picture, but we can perhaps do them singly. There are men on the fence everywhere. Mushtaq to bowl to Spencer, and they're going to take one. Will be cut off by Smith. Field is spread very wide at the moment. Smith trying to stop Leicester taking 4 runs off this over. I would think he still has Brown and Cohen up his sleeve. Fast bowlers, he can still use them. And there's Shepherd again, fielding well. .207 for 8, 22 needed to win. 4.5 overs to go. He's hit it high. It's a magnificent hit, and it's 6 runs. For a moment it looked as though it could have been caught by Barratt, but it was too good for him, too high, and it cleared the rope just over his outstretched fingers. The crowd there sitting on the edges of their seats. This is now an exciting cricket match. Spencer, the fate of the game on his shoulders. A good cover drive, but it'll be cut off by Cohen. Well fielded. Spencer, an experienced player, needing all his experience now to try and pull this game out of the fire. Fine partnership between he and Julian. Shorter. He's pulled it away. Barratt comes in very quickly. 9 runs off that over. Spencer still has the bowling. 214 for 8. Only 15 needed. And 4 overs to get them, so they're well ahead of the striking rate needed now. Learie, there must be a change in tactics here now if they only need 15 runs from 4 overs.
Yes, and I am still sticking. No faith in a Leicestershire victory. Because he's going to get out this over. You see how we work it.
And what a good shot. That's a great stroke. There it is. And Spencer's hit that like a rocket down below the side screen there. And there's the crowd. It's a good crowd today too. And they've had their money's worth in this match. They saw some wonderful batting from the Cavaliers. And now they're seeing a fine finish. 218 for 8. They'll take a single there. Make it 219 for 8. Big single to Spencer. He hasn't lost his head at all. He's kept very cool, and he's hit the right ball. Intikhab, the Pakistan leg spinner, to Julian. Take one. Shouldn't get two. Mushtaq will pick it up. Still did it well, and the wicket-keeper's backing the throw-up. 220 for 8. A fine finish. Now it's the Cavaliers who must get a wicket if they're to stay in this match. He's hit that, and that's 6. It's a great stroke. Wonderful shot, Learie. The shot of a man of courage.
In circumstances like that, what can I say?
226 for 8. Plenty of time, plenty of overs. And what a great comeback this has been by Leicester. Now, Intikhab to Spencer. And it's a good delivery, and they can't take one because Shepherd, who's fielded very well all the way through the match, is in like a flash. Intikhab walks back. Could easily try that top spinner at the moment. It was, and it's another, and again Shepherd's in. Again he fields well, and Spencer's forced to go back and can't get the bowling.
3 overs, 3 runs.
226 for 8. Leicestershire chasing the 228 made by the Cavaliers. And we've got Cohen, the fast bowler, being brought back to bowl the 38th over. 3 overs to go and only 3 runs needed. Now Learie, Smith would have to have a close ring of fieldsmen here, surely.
Yes, I think this is going to be a mistake, don't you, Richie? I believe Shepherd is the man who should have come on at this stage. Because
yes,
I don't.
Perhaps so. Although this chap was very lively early on, but I think the main thing is that Smith has got to stop singles.
Well, yes. Then the ball through the slips give them victory. Anyhow, we can go on prognosticating, but let's see what happens.
And it's Cohen now. He's missed his run. He's got to measure it again. Quite a bit of tension around the ground at the moment. Some barracking from the spectators. Very happy to see Leicester close to the Cavaliers total. 3 runs needed, and Cohen, fast bowler from Jamaica, to Julian. Think about one, but they can't get it because Suckoo is too quick for them. No one has gone home. Others have come into the ground, and everyone is sitting on the edge of their seats, waiting to see if Leicester can get these runs. Julian, the wicket-keeper for Leicester, faces Cohen. 3 needed for victory. He's forced to play it. 3 balls gone in this 3rd last over. Smith has brought back one of his faster bowlers. He may now bring back Brown from this end. He can do so because Brown has only bowled 5 of his 9 overs. And there it is. Only a single. Only one. Buxton was round very quickly from 3rd man, returning to spooner. 2 needed for victory. 1 to tie. Spencer has the bowling to Cohen. It was an edged stroke, the last one, but it fell short of the slip. Slip got his hand to it, but couldn't stop it. And there it is, another single. Buxton comes in very quickly. He's picked it up, and Spencer was there for 2, but couldn't get it. It throws wild over the keeper's head. But it's well backed up by Shepherd. The scores are tied. 228 for 8. 2 overs to go. And this could be the winning stroke of the match. Cohen will bowl to Julian, the Leicester wicketkeeper. And it's a good ball, and he can't score off that. That's too good for him. And it's 228 for 8. The score's tied. Spencer is 37. He's played a fine innings, good sensible innings, and Julian has stayed with him on 20.
Now Shepherd has come on just 1 over too late, because I do believe Shepherd is not going to be easy to get away. Now let's see how wrong I am.
Circle of fieldsmen around to save the single. 4s don't matter. They only need 1 to win, and Spooner is moving back now to stand back and Shepherd to bowl. And there it is. It's through, and it's the winning run. And it's very well played by Spencer and by Leicestershire and by the international Cavaliers as well. That was a fine game of cricket, Learie.
What a tremendous cricket match. I can't see how a match like this, played in this spirit, couldn't bring back crowds to cricket grounds in England.